It is a delicate balance, isn't it, between what a designer wants to put on the field and what a fan will pay for?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a balance, but at the end of the day, if we can't get people to come and pay for what we do, we aren't going to be able to do that, and ergo the designers aren't going to be able to do what they do. So we do have this balance between ensuring that the designers and the creators have some degree of flexibility and freedom to do things that interest them and stimulate them, yet at the same time help us achieve our revenue objectives.
You could weight the problem one way or the other. Is it more the individual core shows or the overall event through the course of the evening?
Well, I think that one of the things that what we're seeing in the research that we got, it came up in a series of focus groups that we did with Friends of DCI back in 2007, was this idea that you're forcing me to relate to something visually rather than musically. So there was sort of this detachment from what was occurring on the field to what the customer or the fan was expecting, which is they were looking for something more musical. I don't think it's an issue of the issue when it comes relative to the issue of whether it's over the span of the arc of an evening, if you will. That issue there is somewhat different than what I've just described. And that gets into the realm of what I think we'll call homogeneity of programming, in that there's a lot of cores that a lot of people perceive to be fairly similar in what they do. There's not a lot of differentiation between programs of cores between certain levels, or at least there's not a lot of differentiation for the average guy that shows up and wants to buy a ticket. So that's one issue. Then the other issue is within the program level, there's a sense that maybe they're more visually oriented than the people that we have traditionally sold tickets to would like to see. And we've really tested that issue of why they come, and they come because they want to hear the music. And maybe we aren't delivering that to the extent that they would like to anymore.
Thank you, sir.